So in today's adventure, we're going to head down to the port city of Durres on the coast of Albania, leaving out of Tirana, Albania, and soak up the suds in the ocean, see some of the history. The port city of Durres has been an important port since back in Roman times. It actually existed even before Roman times on there, and it was a gateway from basically all of Italy into the southern Balkans on there. So from Tirana, we're going to go down right off of Skanderberg Square and find the white bendy buses that take you to the inner city bus terminals. So we'll hop on one of these. It'll take us to the outskirts of town, and they charge 40 lek, which is a little bit less than 40 cents in US dollars, so it's like nothing to take a bus all the way across town. So here we are at the station, and looks like we got one ready to roll. I'll show you the buses, we'll hop on, and I'll see you at the bus terminal. So our bendy bus journey is over. We've made it to the terminal after winding our way through the streets of Tirana all the way here to the outskirts where it started to rain. So hopefully there'll be a bus here where we can reach shelter. When you get on the bendy bus and you come out, you just take a seat, and eventually the conductor will come out. He'll find you. You pay your 40 lek. He'll give you your ticket. And they really have amazing memories, because I've never been asked twice by the same conductor if I've already paid or not on there. So anyway, we're here now at the bus terminal. They have tons of buses going to various places, such as Berat, Durres, to Saranda. And each of the buses have a sign in front of them that shows where they go. And you find the one, like here I found the one for Durres, go on, wait until the entire bus fills up. Once that bus is filled up, then they'll leave, but they won't do it before that. They want to make sure that they've entirely filled the bus up before they're ready to go. That way it's more economical. The buses for Durres leave about one every half hour from here. They have a sign posted with at the station here with all the different times that the buses are supposed to leave for the different destinations. However, I've been told that those really aren't accurate during the pandemic, so you really need to talk with each of the bus drivers individually. So here, I'll show you the sign. The bus, as you can see, is right behind me that we're getting ready to take. All right, I'm gonna go talk with the bus driver, get me a water, and get ready to load up for Durres. It was raining pretty hard when we got off at the bus station. So stopped over across the street to wait out the rain, ordered some food, got a little dessert and some espresso. I'll show you. So the espresso is like 50 cents for the little cup, and the dessert, which is like a cheesecake inside of a cup, is like 100 lek, which is a little less than $1. So all of that for like $1.50. So I'm gonna enjoy these, try them out. We'll see how it tastes first. Oh my God, that is good. That is really good. Okay, so once the rain passes, then we'll move on to look at the rest of Durres and then go back over to the train station to finish. I was kind of got interrupted there because the conductor, he's trying to be so helpful. He kept coming back out while I was doing my monologue on the screen. It was interrupting me and wanting to tell me some more stuff about the trains, which is very interesting, and I'll fill you in. But it's starting to get wet. I wanted to get, so I didn't ruin my camera equipment. So anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes. So we left the bus station. It's still raining a little bit, so we're not going to get a lot of good footage today. We'll probably have to come back, but we did come on down to the amphitheater. Again, it's raining a little bit. We do have enough daylight though, so that's a good thing. Look, camera's fogging up. So I wanted to show you this, and then we'll try to come back when it's sunnier and we don't have all the rain out and we can actually do the video and get some good footage, but there's not a lot of people here, so it's a good time to actually have it kind of all to ourselves in there. But I'll show it to you, what you can see at least from here. And what's amazing about Durres and this city in general is this was a very important port even back during the Roman times, bringing goods over from Italy, from what is now Brindisi, which kind of is a sister city in Italy, a port city there. I've actually taken a boat from there to Greece before. They would bring the goods to Durres, and these would flow out to the Balkan areas from the Roman Empire. Later on, this became the Byzantine Empire, and then later on the Ottoman Empire. But this actual amphitheater here dates back to the times of the Romans, and for a small city on the coast of the Adriatic Sea, it's actually a very large amphitheater. I mean, we're not talking Colosseum large, but for a town of this size during the Roman era, this is a very, very large amphitheater. So there was a substantial enough population here, even back during the early antiquity and late antiquity, to justify having a place to have the spectacles and stuff here. So one thing I'll show you before we leave this area, again I'll try to come back when it's sunnier, is the old wall system here. It's probably not as old as the Roman times on there. My guess is this would date back to the Byzantine Empire, but there's a nice archway gate just up ahead. It's so funny doing videos on this, and all you have little kids and people looking at you. It's like, why is that crazy American talking to himself in the camera? What is he doing? And they just stare at you, and they're like, they think you're like mentally ill or something. What I will say about this ruin is that it has like seriously been taken over by cats. I don't know if you can see all those guys in the background where I was showing it. That one black cat's huge, but literally there are like dozens and dozens of cats like crawling around this amphitheater area. I'll walk up the hill just a little bit so we can look back, and then I kind of need to get out of the rain before the rest of my drone equipment and stuff gets wet, which wouldn't do me much good. These streets are like, show you, it's like these rocks. So you really have to kind of mind where you're stepping so you don't break your neck. And here's part of the inner part of that wall. You can see the old bricks where they've mixed in with like a concrete type with gravel to fill it. The neat thing about Durres is anytime they do new construction here, or they break ground on a new place, half the time they find some sort of Roman or Byzantium or Ottoman ruins from a bygone era. These people literally live in history around them. So if you look at the area that we're in now, you know, you have this amphitheater right in the middle of a residential area. So if you look up there, you see that the people are living in and amongst this area. Let's get up here and get one last shot. And then we'll head out because it is raining. So one thing about Albania is you've got this area right here near the city center. Near the beach. And then right beside it, you have places that are literally falling apart. Like this building behind me. My guess would be that about 2-3 years ago, they had a major earthquake in Albania. And a lot of the buildings were damaged and became uninhabitable. Some of them they tore down, some of them they're still in the process of tearing down. This one looks like it's been gutted, it's been abandoned. You can see inside. So, I don't know if that's the reason why, I'm just guessing, because it would seem to me that this area would be prime commercial real estate or multifamily unit apartment buildings, that it would be very valuable for that on there. So now I'm going to head across the street, dodging the traffic, and get a view of the Adriatic Sea. And they've got this beautiful coastal promenade and boardwalk where you can walk out. Families come in the evenings, they have their baby carriages and their strollers, come and do picnics, just hang out. Sometimes they have live music in this area. When we were here last time, they did. So I want to show you that, and then also show you back from the structure of the Byzantine walls, as well as that turret tower of whatever era that was. Should be able to get a good view of it here from right across the street when I get over here. It's got kind of a roundabout in the roadway, and in the middle they've got like a statue of Poseidon standing on the Kraken, showing that this is the gateway to Neptune's Sea or Poseidon's Sea. I guess this area would have been more Greek than it would have been Roman, but here we go. And you can see all the different palm trees, reminding you that, you know, this is a warm climate during the summers. It is southern Europe, not in the Mediterranean, but off of it in the Adriatic Sea. And over here is the main promenade and boardwalk for the city of Durres. And they have some statue of the resistance, the fighters, the freedom fighters for Albania, displayed prominently in the middle of the park. As in all the parks we see in Tirana, that seems to be a major theme throughout Albania. But really nice little park here, really nice boardwalk and promenade. Give you some footage of that. Now that the rain has kind of cleared up and it's a little less windy, I think I'm going to take the risk and let's fly the drone. So that wraps up a very productive and very fun day in Durres. Had a great time, saw so much stuff, had fun at the ocean, finally got my lunch, and it was pretty good. I mean, it was an enchilada with, of course it comes with French fries. Everything in Albania comes with French fries. All in was 500 lek, little bit less than $5 plus my Coke. Not bad for a nice sit down restaurant like that. I know it wasn't authentic Albanian food, but been here for so long, I was starting to crave something else other than the local delicacies on there. So good time, hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.